how's it going? My name is Hitcher, and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 8. Since the last episode, a lot of things happened, and one of them being that our villagers disappeared, so we don't have many more emeralds or books, and let me go up there to see the other thing. As you can see, I've been mining for some iron since we got almost none since the last episode, and I got a pretty good amount, and now I'm mining other ores. I put here in the configs to mine any forge ores. This thing mines every ore. You can see that any regular ore have the forge ores tag on it, so we are just mining ores and this kind of stuff in here, and now we're going for anything. And I'm keeping the silk touch on even though many ores doesn't, for example this resonating ore, they will not drop more if we use the fortune enchantment. Another thing that happened is that our storage is almost full and we want to keep just dunking stuff here, so I'm gonna try to make this storage here, this 1k storage disk, into a 4k storage disk, and maybe if we can get a 16k storage disk. We will need this thing here, but let me see if we can do this. And here we got our 16k storage casing. Now we got enough storage for basically everything we want, I guess. And now I got everything stored in one disk. The other disk, the 1k disk, is empty if we need to use it to make another disk, because as you can see here, I will take this, and you cannot take the disk that is with stuff inside, so I put everything in just one. We can actually take this one here and put it on the system. But now we're gonna start making just another thing. In this episode I want to start building a base because we're already pretty advanced to keep things just on the ground, so I need to gather the resources we're gonna need to this base. And I wanted to make this base out of white materials, and as you can see, we have a few blocks that are completely white in Minecraft. Those are diorite, we have calcite, smooth quartz block, wool, and concrete. And as you can see here, I don't have any diorite, I don't have any calcite, I don't have any quartz yet. I don't think that's enough for us to make what I want. This will be less than 16 blocks, so I want to get this resource. But to get calcite, you can only find them on the amethyst geodes or in the stony peaks biome. I know that there is a stone peaks biome in that direction. I didn't found it in this map. As you can see, this is all I got in this map. I only discovered this kind of island thing, but I have another map which I was using to test stuff, and I found it on that general direction, but this biome is quite far. It's in 2500 if I'm not wrong, or 25 minus 25 or something like this, and I don't have an elytra or any fast way of transportation, so I want to make a jetpack to see if we can get there easier. And a jetpack is quite easy to make. We just need a basic chemical tank, which is really easy, and some basic control circuits, and still really easy. But we need to fill this jetpack with hydrogen, and to get hydrogen we need this guy here, this electrolytic separator, which is also really easy to make, but we still need to make some stuff. So I'm gonna start making these things right now. Alright, I think we got everything for our jetpack, and as you can see, this is a mountable thing you can put and then you can fly. I just don't know how to change the modes. It have some modes, it have hover and other modes like fast, hover, off, and this kind of stuff. If you don't want to every time you jump you start it, but that's fine. I'm gonna find how to change these modes soon. Now we need to do our electrolytic separator, and I think we got everything we need for this. Now we're gonna need to make our electrolytic separator, and we need to crush some ores. But to crush some ores, I already got the iron dust here, but we're gonna need to make a crusher, which I hope is not hard to do. No, it's not. It's just some steel, some lava, and some basic control circuits. Do I have this basic control circuits? Yeah, I have one, but that's fine. I can do this with osmium, right? Yeah, osmium and redstone. So this is another machine I'm gonna make. Okay, and now we got our gold dust and osmium dust. I forgot to record, but I made the crusher here. Let me just put it on the right way. Nice. And now we can make our electrolytic separator. We need one of these guys, and now one of these guys. Nice. Now we just need to put this guy here, and isn't this the energy input? Okay, that's fine. We now just need to fill here with water. Can I get my buckets? Yes, I'm gonna make here infinite source of water, and then I can explain to you how this thing works. Infinite source of water made. Now we just need to put some water inside here, and it will separate hydrogen and oxygen. And as you can see, we got the double the amount of hydrogen every oxygen, and we can set this guy here, the oxygen, to dumping, because we're not gonna use now this oxygen, and we're gonna still generate our hydrogen. We can power that up in here, and it will suck all to our jetpack. And this was gonna need a lot of water, so yeah, let me put this guys here and come back when the jetpack's fully charged. And it's done. Now we can fly with our jetpack. I'm gonna fill this basic chemical tank just in case our jetpack loses all its power, but as you can see, now we can fly. You can see if I press G, it changes to hover mode. You go up and down really slowly, but you keep steady in the air. This is a really nice way to fly, but as you can see, this drains a lot of power. Oh, I disabled it. So I'm gonna wait here to this guy to fill up a little bit. We can just put it here, it will go down and fill our jetpack. As you can see, it is also a lot faster than going here, but after this I'm gonna go this way, and yeah, let's get to the Stony Peaks and get a lot of items. So I got this basic chemical thing halfway through full. I'm gonna take the advanced energy cube, and now let's go to the Stony Peaks area. And I forgot to bring food, but that's fine. So we are back from gathering our resources. I managed to get a lot of stuff, as you can see, 1.4k calcite and 4k smooth quartz block that I got from these giant fossils that I found on my way to the mountain here. We also found a lot of diorite. It doesn't seem much, but this is compressed diorite. Each one of these is 9 diorite blocks, and I think this is a pretty good amount for us to start. And to start things, I really wanted to make this place a little bit flatter, so I'm thinking of taking this mountain here away, like mining it. I don't know how much that is. We are at I think this is a good level, 112, and here we are at 121, so about 10 blocks. After doing this, I'm gonna try to make a staircase to here, and the style I'm thinking about mixing a futuristic thing with an, I don't know, ancient Greek style, because I think this will look really nice. Futuristic always use a lot of white and blue stuff, and the Greeks also use a lot of marble and white and golden things, so I think this is gonna be pretty neat. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and see if this goes well. And I think this is going pretty nice. I filled this whole place with dirt, and I took out the layers, and I set the staircase in here. But as you can see, we have a huge gap in here with these houses, so I think I'm gonna take down these houses and fill this place up a little bit, just so it is a little bit more uniform in this place. And things are looking pretty good here. I finished this little thing right here. I took off this house and one house below because it was on the way of the terrain in here, and I started making the staircase to the base, and it is much bigger than I thought it would be, because I tried making it 5 large and it looked like just a strip, but this is so big that I think I need to put some kind of statue or something right here in the middle, maybe just some water flowing. But now the only thing that's left to do is the main base, so let's make it and see how it ends up looking. And after a really long time, and after messing around and moving things and building and breaking blocks, this is how it all ended up looking. I know this doesn't look pretty impressive. The staircase really looks impressive. I really like how it looks now, and I have to build a lot of stuff from this I don't know how to call this mountain, this cliff. If I dig here, you'll see that a lot of this is it's handmade, but the actual base does not look that great, and I still didn't grow the grass all the way up here, and I'm missing some blocks that I didn't notice, but that's fine. This is not how we will end up looking at the end of this series or at the end of anything, because I want to make it kind of modular. I want to have this big circle here at the bottom, and then another circle here that's smaller, and then another circle smaller, and then after some time growing it back to be bigger. So this first part didn't have to be this big, because as you can see, we got a lot of room in here. I put our waystone right in the center if we want to teleport home, and I already put some stuff here, and our furnace is back there because I wanted to smelt some iron, but all the items are already here. A problem that we're kind of running right now is that we're gonna get out of food pretty soon. We actually have a lot of food, but as you can see, we got a lot of these, I don't know how to call this Crotopia stuff, and these things from Delightful, these berries and nuts. I think that this is something that we're gonna need to mess around, but we're only gonna do this in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one. See ya!